things lustre dust while I paint this grey cake with some metallic edible paint. I've always wanted to try this. So my favourite lustre dusts to use are Fake Hill, Sugar and Crumbs, Colour Splash and Squire's Kitchen. You only need to do one layer of these because they have got such a strong colour. I've found with some other lustre dusts, they're not very vibrant unless you do 2 or 3 layers, but with the ones I've just named, you only need one layer and it really pops. To turn your dust into paint, you'll need to mix it with rejuvenated spirit or dipping solution. You can also use vodka, or if you'd rather not use alcohol, you can use vanilla or lemon juice. It is worth saying though that rejuvenated spirit is almost 100% food grade ethanol, so it does evaporate at room temperature and just leave behind the dry lustre dust. My tip for using edible paint on buttercream cakes is let the buttercream firm up and crust over before you even attempt to paint on it. It needs to have that nice firm surface, otherwise you're going to get brush marks and it's going to push and move around and you won't be able to paint effectively on it. If you are painting fondant covered cakes, you can paint on them straight away. You don't need to wait for them to crust over or harden, because it's already quite firm. If you make a mistake with your edible paint, you can just rub it with your finger, or if that doesn't work, you can use a food safe brush dipped in a little bit of water or a little bit of the dipping solution and it will come away. If you are using food paint on cupcake toppers, I would recommend letting them firm up before you try painting in, especially if you've embossed small letters. It's going to be much easier to paint them in if that fondant is set hard. Another tip is keep your lid on your dipping solution or rejuvenator spirit because it will just evaporate away through the hole in the top of the bottle. And also don't throw away leftover paint, let it dry, let the dipping solution evaporate, and then you can just brush the leftover dust back into the pot. Do you have any lustre dust questions? Pop them below, or feel free to share any tips.